Is my audio working? Can't tell. Looks like it is. Yay. Do, 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 do. Let's figure out how things work. Dokie. Hello! Welcome to my stream. I'm trying to figure out how to do stuff. Oh, thank you for the follow! Sorry I am a still image today. My body is a bit of a husk at the moment because my setup is a little weird. So my camera wouldn't be that good for my my other body that I've been using for the meantime. I'm currently trying to figure out how polls work because I want to interact with people for this basic of teaching things that people probably already know about. But I think it's good to encourage people, I guess. I want to know how polls work, please. Or can I not do that? Because I'm not a affiliate. Probably not. I don't know how stuff works. I don't see it. Oh well. I'll just ask questions and I'll see what everybody feels like. So how is your day today? It is good. I baked today. There is much pumpkin in the house now. I am now doing this for very basic stuff. Very basic understanding of how to design stuff. I am also a traditional artist by nature, so if my stuff looks bad, I apologize. I'm still not good at digital art. Forgive me. I expect things to work the same way as they do on paper. But yes. Okay, shall I start the lesson? No, don't die. Okay. Hello, welcome to Designing 101 with your demon overlord, Cherri. Hello, hello, hello. I'm so happy that you've all decided to be under my management. I promise to take us to new heights when I take over the world. So, today we're going to be talking about designing. And designing can really be about anything. If you're looking for a certain thing, or like say you want to design a box, or if you want to, I don't know, design a VTuber, this is some very basic things to help you think up to it. Then the first thing I am gonna say is I'm bad with words. I stumble and I shall probably make no sense sometimes when I talk. Please forgive me. It is a learning disability I have from coming from the underworld and trying to communicate with humans. Because humans are so strange. Anyway, so the first thing I will start by saying, there is no wrong way to start a design. So you can do it in multiple ways. You can just start drawing. You can make a list. You can do what most people do and go to a lovely site called Pinterest. Yes, this is a very common place that people go to when trying to decide how they're going to design things. It's set up in a way that it's very good to do it. Like, for example, I shall show you my wardrobe. So here's my closet where all of the things that went into inspiring my design. Like, it's very good to help you pick an aesthetic, like what you're looking for. So we're going to be interactive today. So let's start with, yes, very nice. Let's start with some basic ideas. Do we want, so we want to create a VTuber, right? So let's go back over to blah blah blah. Let's go back over to Photoshop, and I will create a new layer here. Delete the old one. Yes, delete this layer, and let's make a list of some basic things that we could be interested in having a VTuber. So, like, first off, I'm not very good at designing male stuff, so I want to make a feminine VTuber. And now we can think of ideas of it's like, do we want to decide an aesthetic first, or do we want to start like an animal? Like, we can, it's like you think of your list of your things of head. Like, for example, Cherri is based off of a Shih Tzu. That's one of the design elements that went into designing my whole facade. And really, the sky is the limit. So we can start off some basic things like, well, what is a basic trait that you would want to see in a VTuber? I'm feeling in the gaps. Huh, I thought my dog was up here a second ago. Do we want a cat or a... It's really about like kind of what goes into making a VTuber is usually it'll go into a lot of what your favorite things are if you're designing for yourself per se. But if we're just making a random one, we can take a look at other VTubers, for example, like HoloLive. It doesn't hurt to look at other VTubers if we want to use them for anything. Can we do a grunge aesthetic? All right, let's see. So we'll write down grunge. Grunge. Am I spelling that? Garage? Badass. Badass. Okay. Okay. So that's the first. So we're going for an aesthetic first. Cool. So this is where we can go to Pinterest. Can look up grunge outfits. Got some options. And we will create a new thing. Ooh, that'll seem very grungy. Let's create a board. And we will do it. New VTuber. Oh, I like the shirt for that one. Oh. So at first you just go like picking stuff that you think would be cool. Usually you'll want to stick to real life stuff more than like looking at other art stuff, because what you want to do is you want to base your stuff kind of like in reality. You want to know how things work in real life before you like try to apply things. Make the VTuber with one eye. One eye. So they say they have an eye patch. Or do you mean like one eye like a cyclops? Ah, yes, my children. They bark. Okay, so we do Cyclops VTuber. So like this, yeah? Yeah, Cyclops. So we're going for a grunge, Cyclops. So far, good ideas. Okay. So we've got some basic stuff in here so far. And we just go picking things. I see that grunge in general is kind of on the darkish side. Although there seems to be some colors in here that they're listening. It's like, but the next step, usually after you've got like basic ideas of what you want for the outfits, is you would then decide on color scheme. Well, I might have to look at the internet. I have to find the exact thing that I use to usually help me decide my color schemes. Whoop. I'm on the wrong thing. Yeah, there we go. I really should set everything up before I do stuff. Black and pink. Okay. Alright. Here we go. So we're at now what I like to use, couleurs, because it is the easiest way to decide good color palettes that go together. So our main color is going to be black, 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 black. Rich black. Okay, we lock that. And then usually you would pick your secondary color. So do we want to do pink or black? I mean, pink or red. Like a light pink? Okay. Ooh. I want to change the color, please. Hex. Picker. I want the picker. Thank you. More light pink. There we go. Okay. So these are going to be our main two colors, and then when you do is you press... Oop! That did not lock the other one. Gosh dang it. Black. Oh, so you want it lighter than this? Like that? That color? Okay. So we get, usually anything that you press the space bar will be colors that it can mix decently with. But you don't really need too many other colors in it. Like, I would usually stick to a 3-ish palette, because if you stick to 3 colors, then you don't overload your thing. Like, for example, while I have different tones in my character, I've stuck to a 3 color scheme because, how to explain this without people who love rainbows getting mad that I'm dissing on them for liking rainbows? Basically, is that you don't really want to overload people too much with colors too much, because, like, it's, like, unless you really know what you're doing, it's really hard to, like, balance stuff. Basically, rainbows should just be used sort of like accenty things, or like as an image on a shirt. It really comes down to preference more than anything. But I just find if you pick too many colors that do not, like, that are too, like, attention grabbing, they will just, not do too well together. If I am making any sense. Correct, yes. And, like, these are just the basic things that I've learned from design school. Yes, I am actually a graphic designer. I have a bachelor's degree in design. So, this is just basic things what I've learned from. That's why it's hard for me to wrap my head around trying to design, like, a logo for myself. Because, like, most VTuber logos kind of go against, the standard design thing. Usually when you, like, design a logo, usually you want to design logos that look good, tiny as well as they do large. But from what I find, that most VTuber logos are standard pretty big. Well, I hope I am somewhat a little help with you with, like, if you understand like what I'm saying. I hope you got okay. Good. I just hope I'm making sense, and you can take some things from me. It's probably like this is probably all standard stuff you've heard before, but I want to encourage everybody the best I can to like try to avoid doing things that are, like, too complicated. I really do think that having a simpler design is best in the end, because if you've got, like, too many bells and whistles going on with your character, it's just going to probably be more complicated down the long road. But yeah, so we're looking for a we've done a good job so far, basically breaking down what we want. So we want, let me just grab the color palette. That's good. Just grab. So we've already decided that we want this basic color scheme. It's like you can choose another color. I just grabbed the purple because that one was the one I felt is, like, a good in between color between black and pink. Usually, if you have colors that kind of lead into each other, you have like a neutral color, it's a good idea. But this would be the purple would be our accent color. The black and pink are going to be our main colors. So these are our basic list of things to do. Yeah, I know, it's a good color. So this is where I would start like moving into just like basic sketching stuff. Let me make a new thingy so I can have that list up. So I'm traditional. I usually do on paper, so my stuff may not look the best, but we'll do it. So what I do is I usually don't start sketching out a character right away. I usually just start kind of doing like blank stuff. One of the things I like to do, because designing hair is one of my favorite things, so I will usually design a hairstyle first. Let's take a look at what some grungy hairstyles are like. So usually, it seems like they have a thing. So I'd start and I'd usually make like a basic head. And we would move on from there. So as it's a cyclops, I'd think about, oh, you don't really want to cover up the eye too much, so they probably would have... Hello, Hyoko Sensei. I am Sensei today. I am teaching a class on if you wish to design a VTuber. Right now, I am helping... Yes, I'm Sensei now. Yes, I did title that to... I'm sorry, I couldn't resist with the fact that you... Yes, you did. You fell into my trap. I tried to lure you in here, and it worked. So right now we are trying to design... Yeah, okay. So right now we're trying to design a VTuber, kind of. So basically we've gotten down to a list of things. We're designing a feminine VTuber. The requests were grunge, Cyclops, and the color scheme is kind of like this. And I was talking about how, it's kind of best not to have too many colors going on if you're designing something, because color overload is a thing that does happen if you look at stuff. You don't really usually want too many colors like dragging the attention from one thing or another. You kind of want like things to be able to focus really. By the way, I do have a bachelor's degree in design, so this may be coming from things that I have learned over the years. So I am old person. Forgive me. So some of these things may be like really like standard from what you expect. I'm 28. I mean, what? No, I'm totally cool and hip and young. Anyway. So right now we're into designing hairstyles. So usually I'll design parts of a VTuber before I try to like sketch anything else out. So like maybe short hair ideas. The sketch you did. grunge. I'm looking at grungy ideas. And short hair usually comes up as one of the basic. It's okay, Blue Luna. I will let you. I will let you have 100%. Since we are designing this together, you can have 100% the full design at the end if you so desire. I do not need this. I am basically just doing this as a teach people how to do stuff. So it's like, don't worry about this. It's like we're doing this together. You will 100% be able to have this character. I was honestly surprised that somebody came in to hang out with me today. So, and I'm totally not casually also looking at. You're taking this character? If you say so, Sensei. Don't worry, there'll be plenty of variations, I'm sure. As I casually look at Twitch for a second. Okay, nothing. Everything seems cool. It's quiet. Okay. Totally not kind to keep track of things. Anyway. So, like, this is the first idea. Then you do other ideas. It's very trial and error. So, mother, you want buns. Very, 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 very simple stuff. It's not anything complicated. It's like I've had no doubt that you've probably all heard all of this stuff before. There's no really reinventing the wheel, so to say, for designing. Yes, you could make her cute but scary at the same time. Scary cute. That is a thing, I believe. So like this is like one of the important steps I usually tell everybody when trying to come up with designs. Don't worry about what you can and can't do. The important stuff is just to draw and try stuff out. A lot of people will argue about what you should be focusing on or not, but you won't really get any ideas out unless you just do it. So it's like really don't worry about like what other people say you're supposed to be doing per se. Like if you want to design it, like, hello Alex, welcome to the design stream. Okay, bye Alex. Wasn't that fun? So like I Yes, Alex just did a Twitch VTuber speedrun. So Alex is my, if everybody wants to know who Alex is my uh number one fan, as I like to call him. He comes in almost every stream to say hi. I'm totally gonna give that guy a VIP status when if I ever unlock it, but I don't really care too much. You just made the worst hair ever? That's okay. It is all a part of just doing stuff. Sometimes, not everything you do is gonna be like the most amazing thing ever, and that's important to, yes, you have to do that. Yes, that is 100% true. You have to see what looks horrible before you get to the good stuff. So, like, usually at this point, I would try to put some stuff together. So, like, so it's going to be a Cyclops. And, you know, I think I want her to have pointed ears. Because ideas. And this is when I start to see what would look good all together on the head. The ears go with the Iron Man. That sounds weird. VTubing is weird in general. Like, if you want some lore to go with, like, my own character, my own character actually dyes her hair. That's why, here, I'll show you. As you can see, her tail is actually blonde. Surprise lore from Cherri. Cherri's hair is not actually pink. Oh no. I have shown everybody my secret in my design lore. Welcome. But it's fun to think of weird things like that while you're designing a character. Is it alright if I call you Luna? Luna, what do you like? Like, what draws you about Cyclops? Why do you like Cyclops so much? As to try and. Because I can't ever draw the second eye ever. Hmm. I don't know how to give you tips on that per se, other than that, uh, the standard stuff to do when you make a head. So, like, you do. That is true. That's a lot of fun things you can do. You know what? I think I like my first option the best. And I think I'm going to test out. What color hair do I want? What color hair do I want? Oh, maybe I can. If I want. This is where Cherri reveals how she mostly just works on pen and paper. So this is why all of her digital art looks a little weird. So it could be like dirt. Give it kind of like that. And if I do and make eyelash simple thick, maybe. She has ear cut over here. Yes, thick. And we can stick to our 3 color rule if we please. I like that cuddle. Maybe it's because I'm a demon, but I kind of like it when people have pink eyes. And anyway, I think I like how this head looks. So I'm ready to try out. Oh no! Did it get better? That's good. That is good. We don't want people getting this sick too much. If you had permanent pink eye, then I'd have to talk to the demon who is the control over pink eye, because that is never my intent to give people permanent ailments. So let's start getting ideas. Yay. Ideas. I like that. I like that. I like. I like. I like. I like that. Ooh, belts. Oh no, I like a lot of this stuff. Let's see, what is everybody doing on the Twitter? I'm totally not double checking things. I'm totally not double checking something. Ha! I see. Shh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm totally not stalking anybody. And Yoko Sensei, if you tell her, I will deny it. I will deny it. Have I ever drew with a fountain? Okay, have I drawn with a fountain pen? Yes. I've also tend to do when I do line art, because I'm a traditional artist. Usually, I actually use ink pens a lot the most, especially if I'm going to paint. So I use I thought I wouldn't like them so much, but since it's easy to get thin lines without I'm looking for it with it, I kind of just do it. I'm also thinking of I'm how do I say this words? I'm thinking of doing a lot of my inking by hand and then scanning it into the computer for doing digital art moving forward because I find that you just have to keep doing things. You usually get better. But in general, you're gonna get ink on your hands regardless. But I'm fine with getting my art supplies all over it. Usually because I work in Copics a lot. My hands are usually covered in red, and it looks like I killed someone, which may not be far from the truth. But you don't have to worry about that anymore. So it's all good. Okay, I think I got enough to dabble with. Shh, don't worry about it, Sensei. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's just a spat between demons, I swear. Okay. I don't do ASMR. I don't do that. I do, however, do lolly voices, which is how I got my nickname Lolly Mom from my friends. So I've just been throwing that around, so I'm prepared to be called Lolly Mom in the future. I mean, nobody believes me when I say I'm 28, so I was born a year after the Cold War ended. Oh, you're the same age as my friend Azure. Azure. I don't know how he wants me to pronounce his name anymore. I convinced him he was pronouncing his name incorrectly, but little does he know he could pronounce his name however the way he wants. I was just fucking with him. But now I don't know how his name is pronounced, so who's got egg on her face now? Hello, Hisakawa. I'm just gonna call you He-chan. I've given up saying your full name. Okay, He-chan? Sensei, this is my most hated rival. I mean, we're best friends. Totally. we have decided to our fate that he, Chad, and I can never get along. I am a demon dog, and he is a angel cat. It's just not in the cards for us to ever be able to get along. If he was just a cat or just an angel, I'm sure we would have been fine. But alas. Oop, I want the, give me the blue. Well, that's funny because that's kind of close to how old people usually guess I am in real life too. Probably where the lolly mom thing came from, even though I do not have any children except for fur babies. I don't know if they're just being nice or what. Although nobody believes that my mom is the age that she is either, so. And if you're wondering what I'm doing now, like with the hair, I usually just sketch out outfits, like basic ideas, before I usually move on to trying to put anything on a body because it's fun to try to figure out how the shapes of stuff look before you go on anything. Everything is about shapes. Shapes. Who doesn't like shapes? I like shapes. Do you like shapes? I can't believe I have 3 people in here. I'm shook. Yes, very. That is good. It's good that you like shapes because you'll never escape them. Ha! Ha! I mean, what? No, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm very good at evil laughs. That's fine. It's okay sometimes to draw things for no reason. It's okay to draw things for no reason. For no reason. For none at all. I mean, what? I didn't do nothing. That's nothing. Shh. No reason. That was nothing. Don't worry about it. Please tell me a fun fact about art. I love fun facts. The static image on the side. Yes, this is my new body. I actually have big news with that. I've actually been able to finally get in touch with a necromancer. We're going to be able to put this soul into this body after all, guys. Big, big, big happy times. Wow, that's amazing. I shall now share a fun fact with you. Did you know that marshmallows is made from bone marrow? I thought that was a fun fact. We use cows for a lot of things. No, marshmallows are also use gelatin, which is found in gummy snacks. Both use gelatins, which come from bone marrow. Yes. Ah. That would make sense though, because that explains why a lot of people are allergic to red food dye, in particular, when it comes to stuff. Let's see, what's other weird facts do I know thanks to the internet? Hmm. Um. Here's a good one that I know from YouTube that everybody else probably knows. Did you know that Spider Man created the Power Rangers? I thought that was fun fact to know. Yes, I would like to know a fun fact about a game. Please tell me more about fun facts as I get distracted from what I was doing. Who doesn't like streams that go off the rails? Mine do all the time, in fact. Oh, really? It's not Animal Crossing, is it? I don't think Animal Crossing really ends, though. Oh, it counts down in real time? What happens? Do I die at the end of the game? It wouldn't be the first time I died, but I wonder if I should do it soon and see the Grim Reaper again. Pretty chill person. Will he just wake up on his own? In 400 days? Is that the plot twist? Hmm. Well, let me know how it ends. I mean, it'll take you more than a year to finish it, but That's right. I am committing you to telling me what happens. Yes, see you in 400 days. Good, keep me updated. It is a commitment now. You must now tune into all of my streams and be there when the Grand Demon Takeover is going to happen. I mean, what? No, I'm not. I'm not planning the thing. I'm totally not planning anything evil at all. I have already decided the people who I plan to spare in my grand takeover. Sky is definitely one of them. I promise I shall protect her candy kingdom over there. I have simped for her, therefore she is protected in my law. In the New World Order. Let's see. My art mama, Yuzuchi, she is also in protective thing. What? I'm not gonna do anything to animals. Cats on their own are fine. He-chan over here, it's really more the holy part that's a problem more than the cat issue. Darn it, I'm doing what my teachers always do too. I'm getting distracted by my class. Darn it. Sensei is bad, Sensei. Forgive me. Forgive me for being a bad Sensei. Dorime, Dorime, Ameno, Ameno. Dame, dame, dame yo, dame, dame yo. Sorry, I'm actually bad at singing songs. Okay, so what I've been doing is I'm kind of like sketching, so you just kind of take parts of stuff. Parts of stuff you like. So you see a skirt, you like it, you want it, you get it, you put it on something. I'm trying to teach design right now, basic design principles. So right now we are designing a grungy, badass, one-eyed Cyclops VTuber. With this is our color scheme. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I was kind of thinking of going towards this one too. I'm not sure if I want a skirt and some fishnets or short shorts and some fishnets. And then some tall boots. I'm not good at the feet part. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I want that, and I want that, and I want that. I like it. I want it. I got it. Okay. So once you have all of the things that you have gone and you've messed around and you've pulled up stuff and you've decided, hey, this is looking together good, pretty good. This is when do the shorts. Do the shorts instead. Do the shorts. Okay. Or we can compromise. We can do half short, half skirt. No, just kidding. We'll do the shorts. This is the part usually where I... Why are you stopping me? What did I do? You have angered my dogs. How could you? See you later. Bye-bye. I'll probably see you at Mystia's debut. Probably. I'll be there. Yes, I'll be there. What is that? I'm in Eastern Standard Time. So is that like in 3 hours? Or is it technically 2 hours now? Okay. Alright, so it's in 2 hours. Got it. I'll definitely be done with this when it's time. So, because, basically at this point, since I am a traditional drawer, I'm not very good at drawing the human form on Photoshop. So, forgive me at this point as I go looking for some spare pictures of a different one, of a different design I have done. Whoop! I just closed out of my thing. As I look for different things that I have done in the past, I should hopefully have it somewhere. Dame, dame, dame yo, dame, dame yo. Banana, la 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 la. Looking through the history that I have drawn, but I can't really find it at the moment. Yeah, you draw that, Baby Yoda. Doesn't he have a real name, though? Doesn't he have, like, a different name? Because he's not Yoda? It's like Gouda or something. Gouda. I only know because I saw Ahsoka in a clip somewhere. So I know it's taking place after the Clone Wars. Making my way downtown, walking past, scrolling through all my history. Da 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 da. No, it's not Yoda, apparently. Making the way, and making a way through the crowd. No, it's not Yoda, and that baby is like 50 years old. They age slow. Do 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 do. Looking through my history, it's taking forever. Cause I didn't upload this to someplace easy to find. Oh boy. Though I could probably make this simpler on myself. Oh, hello, Cherri's character sheet. You are not what I am looking for, girl. That, and where is my things to do this with? I'm so unprepared. I'm so sorry, guys. This is what I get for just winging everything that I do. So, it's a little complicated because, I still have my regular schedule. I decided to do an earlier stream because it's Sunday and I had time. I planned this out, kind of. But I try to stream not like every day, but I try to stream a few times a week. Usually it will be around 7 o'clock because I don't get out of work until 5, so I don't really get home till like 5:30, so that I do all the stuff I do have to do after work. That the drill. But I do have I have a stream that I usually do with my friend Azur, and that's on Saturday. That's always on 7 o'clock for the most part. I have it plugged in at the moment for 6:30 because that's when I started doing it originally. But we decided to go a little bit later for us to be able to eat and stuff. But that is my usual stream thing. I know it's kind of weird. But I am streaming for fun and to have other funs with people. you can join, you can join. I'm not, it's like, you don't, I'm not someone who, like, oh, please join me for every stream sort of thing. If you can make it, make it. If not, then I'll see you next time, is all I have to say. Okay, I think. Well, thank you. It means a lot to me that you're gonna then. So I'm gonna replace. I'm gonna add another image. I'm glad you're having fun. I'll sometimes I change it up of what I stream. Genshin Impact. I stream Final Fantasy. I stream. I'm going to be streaming Star Wars, the online game, this coming Saturday with Azure. Before that, we also. Yes, you have to keep updating me on the long game. Thank you. And I'll show you. Since I can't really, I'm not really good at drawing people without, a base thing with paper. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I've drawn it this way the whole time. It's like even though I have a tablet, it's really hard for me to like do it. So I'm just going to show you an example of another design I've done. So like we follow the same steps. I draw out a bunch of different hair designs. This is a bit lousy image. Hang on. Boop, 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 boop. I have a lot of things on my laundry list of things that people want me to play, so I would, but I don't really have the attention span to try and pull off something that plays like that. Okay, here we go. Better picture. It's gonna take up the whole thing though, but so I start with like here's like the same thing. I kind of start with the hair. I go into outfit design. Then I'll go into colors. I'll swatch out, and then usually I'll get to like my final design, like so. And of course, everything isn't 100% final until you're 100% satisfied with it. Like, remember that when you're designing, nothing is 100% set in stone. Please feel free to go ahead and use the stuff we've thought of today to design your own character. And, sorry, like, you can't really see me, like, drawing out the character and stuff. I would totally love to do it. It's just I'm not good at drawing non-traditional. So like I just can't get the feel for it. I've tried. But yeah, this is example like what the final product I would come in with after going through multiple steps of this. Boom. And yeah, that's like the basic design process that I go through. Feel free to use the ideas and come up with your own stuff. Like I said, from what we've doodled with the head, it's all about like what you're coming to. Hello, Nitro. Welcome. Welcome. I'm sorry you've caught me at the end, really. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you. You I'm probably not the best teacher. Um I know like every stuff that I'm teaching is very standard, but Nitro, I can give you the cliff notes if you are interested. I don't mind talking for a bit longer. Basically, I was just teaching some basic design stuff and about how this isn't even like 100% like you must follow this 100% because there's no wrong way to do this. Some people I hear are just good at drawing out characters without even like they can just sketch out stuff full body and it's great if you can do that, but I feel like it's best to kind of like well, thank you for coming in to talk to me. I was teaching a class. That's why I thought like everybody who was coming in was going to be. But I don't just do art stuff. I also stream Genshin Impact and yes, Cherri is sensei. Cherri is also Demon Overlord. Ooh! Planning to take over Lowell. And welcome to my undead army. I hope that you'll be ready for when the new world order comes in. But I think I'm hitting great parts for Twitch streaming. I'm shook I was able to get this far. It's like you are my 42-second follower, so I'm like ecstatic. Really, I never expected to get this many people interested in me. I thought I'd never be able to get past like 15. So it's exciting that people want to come in and talk to me and hang out. I can now talk about my schedule since I usually don't stream on Mondays because yes, it's an experience. I'm so happy that people like my experience. So I don't usually stream on Mondays because Mondays is what I like to call my getting over myself day because you go into work and you're just exhausted on the first day, but once you get through the first day, the rest of the week usually flows pretty easily. So I usually take Mondays off from streaming. Uh, the rest of the week it's usually up in the air, but if I am going to stream, it'll be after 7 or on 7 because because like I said, I don't get out of work till 5. So, yeah. So that is my usual streaming time, and I have my scheduled stream on Saturdays with my co-host Azar, and we are going to be streaming Star Wars, The Old Republic, for a video game. But before that, we will be streaming 2 episodes of G Gundam. Because it's weird. I have not gotten muted or like a copyright claim hit so far streaming this thing. Of course, I usually delete the stream the next day, but the fact that I haven't gotten muted is bizarre to me. But yeah. So if you're interested in either of those things, that's what my scheduled stream for Saturday is. But yes, Thank you. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope to see you all around. I will definitely be around tonight. I am going to be going to a VTuber's debut. So if you ever find me in chat rooms, don't be afraid to say hello to you. I promise not to pretend I don't know you. Okay, bye. Nuzzles for everyone. Nuzzle, 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 nuzzle.